Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
All right, folks, let the show begin. I have to get the extreme psycho bitch, Mrs. Brown, out of her enclosure to investigate why her light has failed, and also to rescue an uneaten mouse. Now you see I'm armed, so to speak, with the only weapon I know against Mrs. Brown besides the gentle giant tongs, and I don't like to go that route. The plan is open the door, Mrs. Brown comes shooting out, I grab her, she bites the glove, I throw her in the bucket in one way, shape, or form. So here we go. Hi, Mrs. Brown. Yes, Mrs. Brown. Hello. How you doing? Oh, what? You're not biting me today? Oh, there we go. That's much better. You feel better now, huh? Okay. Eesh. Fortunately, and this is the only recommendation that I have for using these gloves, is with snakes with very short fangs. You can see one puncture mark and there's another one right there. These work well in situations where the snake's fangs are very short, like Mrs. Brown's. I wouldn't recommend it for use against larger animals like gaboons or king cobras or something like that, because I think you will end up envenomated. So now let me investigate the situation here and put Mrs. Brown back. It seemed that Mrs. Brown's problem was the light bulb had expired, typical of ZoomEd's crap that they sell that's made in China. What can you do? Well, exactly. I replaced it with a full spectrum bulb, made by Philips, maybe also made in China, but Philips has a tendency to do a little bit better quality. Spot cleaned her cage, cleaned her water bowl, gave her fresh water, cleaned the glass so she can mess it up again, and now we'll release the Kraken here. Hello. Hello. Come on. You want to go back in your cage? We can arrange that. Go ahead. And you're home. There you go. There you go. Oh, oh, you're a crazy beast. I know you want out. I know. I feel really bad for her. She is not adapted well to captivity. You know, I would put her in with Mr. Brown. I tried that once. Mr. Brown immediately tried to bite her. I think Mr. Brown would kill and eat her. So, you know, she's stuck. I can just offer her the best life I can. And that's the best I can do for her. Oh, sorry, spider. I disturbed one of the spiders on the ceiling, and I like promoting spiders because they eat these little flies that I don't necessarily catch on the fly paper. So, you know, I like them around. Spiders are cool animals, venomous, of course. I seem to be drawn to those sort of critters. But I didn't bring you here to talk about spiders. I have to change out some substrate that's really sort of messy right now and attracting those flies. So, the easiest way to do it, besides putting on a suit of armor, because the cages that need to be changed out happens to be our good old friend, the Bothrops mugini. These guys are really, really tough customers. Well, let's take the dirtiest one first. The plan is open the cage, carefully get the mugini out, slide the new cage in, and you can close it up and stuff. Change the label ahead of time. I have to clean this water bowl and put it back in because it's defecated in the water bowl and it's full of those nasty little fly maggots. So, now, interesting, I love these guys. As soon as the cage or the tub gets slid out, the head pops up like a little rocket launcher all ready to go. It's really quite the little missile. Behave yourself, you toady. There you go. Okay, we're going to change your cage. Behave. There you go. That went reasonably well. With Bothrops, anything's a possibility. You know, again, one reason why I don't like to put water bowls in there is because they use them as toilets. Okay, here we are. Now I took the tub that one was in and went and cleaned it and disinfected it, and we're gonna do the next one the same way, hopefully with the same results. No one gets bit, no one gets hurt. Snake smoothly gets transferred to the other bin. You know, you just never know. It's oh, you be quiet. Put that there. Let me get some substrate in this. Now let's find the hook, because I don't want to engage a Bothrops without a hook. I might engage an Elapid without a hook. Pogo sticks with venom. Sorry, Nope. Okay. You're a springy little critter too, huh? Yeah, you bet. We'll put your label over there. And put this here. There we go. Keeping our eyes on the Bothrops. Here we go. Come on. Come on, I know I poked you. I poked you. Ooh, what a nice pattern that has. There you go. There you go. Okay, very smoothly. Alright, once again I'm going to go clean the bin. Bring the water bowl back, all disinfected, and then of course use tongs to put the water bowl back in there. I would not be so foolish to stick my hand in with one of those Bothrops and transfer a water bowl. That's like a 99% chance that it's going to nail you. Okay, hello Bothrops. I find that the hooks can be very nice for placing water dishes also. I try to make it, hey, get your nose back down there. I try to make it as flat as possible. These things are like, you know, landmines. You can step on them once, touch them once, but after that they're totally squirrely creatures. Come on. Alright. Okay folks, Uplex can be used when you have such a situation. Now believe me, this guy is being a pain in the arse. Get your head down in here. Go ahead. And where do you think you're really going? Okay, I was going to point out that Uplexes are very useful for containing pogo sticks with venom. Notice how defensive it got when I stood up. I don't know how well you can see it. You know, oh, he's pissed. You're pissed, Pogo, huh? Your little tail is wagging, and you made a mess out of your dish. Okay, just goes to show you folks that things don't necessarily go in a smooth fashion all the time. You know, that's why you have to be ready for anything, especially when Bothrops are involved. But the Uplex works very well because I can do that and not be worried at all about the little springy bastard coming out and biting me. Now, I'll go back and visit later and take the water dish and reposition it and get some clean water in it, but the little beastie needs to settle down some. So what I'll do now is I've already washed and disinfected the cage, which the little springy idiot came out of. If you can find these iris boxes, they work the best for your tubs in your rack system. The website is irisusainc.com. The reason why I believe they're the best is they have a totally flat bottom with no little indentation or anything like that, which makes them a hell of a lot easier to clean because crap and other debris does not get caught in them. So therefore they clean up really quickly and easily and require minimal scrubbing. Just my 2 cents. Okay, let's put some substrate in this. Basically 2 big handfuls of substrate generally does the trick. Oh yeah, you're missing, huh? Too bad. You know, it's not like they weren't fed yesterday. Okay, the third and final lance head. Nah, I'll keep the big hook just in case. I'll use the small hook. Now this girl is a bit, let's say, more explosive than the others. Simply because she's working with a deficit she was bitten by a cage mate, a sibling, just sometime after birth, and she lost the use of one eye. So she's like one of those, videos you see of a rocket with a bad guidance system and stuff. Until she gets a heat lock on something, she doesn't guide correctly by sight alone. So she's a lot more dangerous than the other two in my estimation because of this. Come on. Okay, we're going to use an alternate method because of her posture right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide the U-plex up and over, but actually in the lengthway fashion, and slide this out and put it down over here and move it aside. I'll put the cage in there and get ready to for all hell to break loose. Hi there. Yeah, I know that eye is screwed, huh? Okay, come on. Now if I can do this in just one plop, everything. They really don't like getting their head pitched. Sorry girl, that certainly wasn't my intent. It happens. You'll get over it. No damage done. Okay, I'm going to let her settle down before I put her water dish back. Okay, so there you have it. A methodology which I use for changing substrates in a rack system. In my opinion, it's much better than pulling all the tubs out and cleaning them, or putting the snake in the red tub. This is just much faster, because I'd have to go clean the tub in between. This way, I have to clean the bin anyway. It cuts out one step. And there we have it. I'll show you my advanced weaponry against the onslaught of the carrion flies that I seem to have a plague. I mean, this is the standalone method, typical fly paper. It catches quite a few, as you can see, but this works exceptionally well on an overnight basis. These are uneaten morsels that the snakes didn't eat, so I put them in a deli cup. I tape up the holes on the side of the deli cup because if I didn't, the flies would escape through them, duh. And I let it sit overnight, and the nice dead mice or rats or whatever happens to be in there attracts a whole slew of flies where they mate and lay their eggs. And I slam the lid on, and then I put them in the freezer and let them freeze overnight and toss the whole thing away in the morning. Very effective, somewhat humane also, but these injure snakes, and I am not so humane towards things that injure snakes.